Yo, peoples! Welcome back to Skyrim Special Edition. Last we left off, we've killed the son of the commander of the Penitus Oculatus, the personal security detail of the Emperor himself, and lastly came back to the Emperor to find out that Cicero has gone madder than usual, attacked Vizara, and apparently fled, along with the disappearance of Astrid's husbands, Arn something. Arnbjorn, yeah, I know. I was close. I was close. And now we have to go inside of Cicero's room and discover what happened. The Night Mother's still here. Okay, so he didn't figure out. He didn't take the Night Mother with him, though I highly doubt how he would have. Cicero's Journal, Volume 3, Volume 4, 2, 1. We'll read these later. But the final volume is what we need to read. Okay. And you can read it if you like. I am to answer innocence, my brother. That's a catchphrase that you're gonna need. Okay. And that's it. I have to take it. Now we need to talk to Astrid about this. What do you have to say about this, Babette?
I believed in Cicero, but he's betrayed us all. Take a look.
This is the only child I can actually sell things to, I think. But I can't sell anything I normally have with her.
Go. Do what has to be done.
Have you found something?
Yes, Cicero's journal.
Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed?
Yes, an abandoned sanctuary in Dawnstar. I have the passphrase.
The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then, send that Jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible.
It will be done.
I took that prancing fool into my home, and this is how he repays me?
Cicero has made upset one of the worst people you can ever make upset. The leader of an assassination guild. And even more dangerous, she's a woman. Women are dangerous. They are twice as dangerous as any man. Trust me, I know. They are not people you want to tick off. And if the woman also happens to be part of the head of an assassination guild, you're as good as dead. Never upset a woman. Least of all one that's the head of the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, Cicero, you funny little idiot. But we have Shadowmere, which turns out to be one of the greatest horses ever in the entire game. Has an enormous amount of stamina. I'm very far from where I need to go. Cicero, you done made a very bad move. But the sanctuary is in Dawnstar. Thank goodness it's close. So all we gotta do is just travel there. I'm so glad I took the opportunity to discover all of the main holds. That would make this transition a lot less long. Oh, Cicero, Cicero, Cicero. You complete idiot. Why am I still in this getup? That reminds me, I still need to speak to Olava in order to get my stuff. And he is in the Dawnstar Sanctuary, which is literally a hop, skip, and a jump away from the main settlement. Armbjorn!
Should have figured Astrid would send you.
You're hurt.
Ugh, what gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little Jester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got.
Where's Cicero now?
In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase.
I know the phrase. I'll get Cicero. You go home.
Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
Very well. Shadowmare, get him home. I've got business with this clown.
What is life's greatest illusion?
Innocence, my brother. I love the other answers. The one where you see a lady get sawed in half. Which makes me wonder, they had this joke all the way back then. Because if you notice in Fallout 4, they actually find a Nern root on the Pridwin. If you go back to where all the scientists are working.
Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come. Send the best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf couldn't slice Cicero.
And how do these clothes look on me? Or are they better than what I have on? Not better, not better, not better, not better. Whereas muffled and moves silently, prices are 12% better, and damage with one-handed weapons is 12% better. Double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapons, and sneaking is 30% better. My sneaking is already good enough, so I'm not really worried about that. So I'm to fight ghosts, am I? Very well.
No, but this isn't at all what Mother would want. You kill the keeper or I kill the listener. Now that's madness.
I can't pickpocket you. But I can sneak attack a ghost. I'm not going to explain how that works. But apparently you have an elven sword, so maybe you have a dagger. Oh, I could have took that sword. Why didn't I take it? Okay, we'll get it next time. Woo!
I almost was offended. I almost a stickler for tails. Get it? Stickler. Oh, I slay me.
No, that's going to be me. And I can take this before he dies. And I can actually pretty much sneak attack all the rest of these ghosts. That'll actually improve my archery. So let's do that. Marksman's lesson. Ooh, sweet, a free increase to archery. If I get it to 20%, that'll improve it even more. Ooh, one-handed increase as well. Nice. There's 2 skill books for you right there. And it's at 20, which will make this even easier. Thank you. Dwarven bows. All you got is dwarven bows. Really should be watching out for if they have daggers with them. But we can actually increase our archery now, which will make sniping targets from a distance that much more easy.
You're still alive. Cicero respects the listener's abilities, of course, but could you at least slow down a bit? Not what I used to be.
Sorry, you took the liberty of disrespecting the leader of the band that I'm now a part of. I cannot allow that to slide. Your death will mean, of course, that we no longer have to put up with your silly toad dance. Even though your silly toad dance is nice. And how did you break into this place? Ah, here we go. Doors barred from the other side. So firstly, I'm gonna release these chains so I have an easy way to get back. And I guess we're gonna have to go through this door here. Don't worry, Cicero. I'll take my time.
Chilly. You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see.
Okay, something's down here. But this blood splatter tells me... Ah, yes, there it is. I missed that. And I have no arrows. Okay, let's equip the... Wow, I have absolutely no arrows. Okay, forget it. Wait till the eye to disappear. Then I'm up here right behind you.
All right. So Cicero attacked that harlot Astrid. What's a fool to do when his mother is slandered and mocked? Surely the listener understands.
I understand that you're completely crazy and you disrespected the Brotherhood. For that you must perish. I have absolutely no reason to reason with you. And I'm speaking like I'm actually there with him. I'm sorry if I'm meandering on a little bit. Now we're just hand in hand now. So if any assassins should rise, guess I'm gonna have to deal with them face to face. Which is fine by me.
Cicero admits. Get by now. Maybe we just forget about this.
You stood little chance against me.
What do you say?
Bygones be bygones, you say? Well, no. You die, Cicero. That's how this works. Oh, I love this so much. 3 in a row! Kill-tacular. Ooh, secret chest. And it's master level. We're not gonna mess with that.
If it's any comfort, I do feel slightly bad about these stupid lizard. Please, tell me that hokey sheepdog is bled to death. No.
He didn't. He's alive. No thanks to you, fool. We're so close, everybody.
And now, we come to the end of our play. A grand finale. You caught me. I surrender.
There's only one cure for your madness, Cicero. Me.
Oh, I like that. Very good, very good. Creative. But killing me would be a mistake. Oh, yes. You would displease our mother. Hmm? For she's your mother too, isn't she? Listener. Walk away. Let poor Cicero live. Tell the pretender Astrid that you did the job. Stabbed, strangled, drowned poor Cicero. What a little bitty lie.
I never leave a job unfinished.
Don't you Cicero, no fight. There you are. Behold the final trick of the four arts. Leave me here.
Oh, there we go. I actually got worried I wasn't going to be able to do that. And I do not feel bad. Cicero's hat, Cicero's clothes, ebony dagger. Thank you. You will no longer need that. And let's see what's in this chest. Meridia's beacon. I am not messing with you. No new hand is gonna touch that beacon. But the job is done. Let's report back to Astrid. Well, that went rather smoothly. Armbjorn has gone home. This is how I operate as an assassin. I refuse to hear the pleas of my victims. I've been given a job to kill someone, and they're going to die. No amount of gold or whatever they have in their possession is going to dissuade me otherwise. The job is done. Now to make sure that everyone is up and ready and okay.
Armbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead?
Yes, Cicero is dead.
Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand,
Right, so what's my next task?
There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon. The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him, steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him.
It will be done, my lady. Still need to speak to Olava. The feeble.
Stay safe.
But I'll probably do that off screen to save on time, because I mainly want to do this mainly for the story and for the side missions. Side missions will be
with the severed
completely
head
different.
I find most impressive. My compliments.
What? You think me too old, too feeble? There is more knowledge in me than in two of you pups put together. And knowledge? Knowledge is my weapon. There you are. Took your sweet time dealing with Cicero, eh? Now let's get down to business. Astrid told you about the Gourmet, I hope.
That I need to kill him and take on his identity.
Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the Gourmet actually is a he. Could be a woman, for all we know.
Do you have any idea how I might find out?
Oh, indeed I do. Indeed I do. In my, investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the Gourmet's cookbook. Oh, but not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the Gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep in Markarth. It would seem he's the cook.
And this Anton Varane knows the Gourmet's true identity?
I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain that information from Varan. Who the Gourmet really is and where he can be found. Oh, and when you're done with Varan, kill him. Loose ends and all that. Next, you'll have to... Are you still paying attention?
Partly. Of course, Festus, please continue.
As I was saying, you'll need to kill the Gourmet, of course. But what's more, you'll need to get his writ of passage, so you can take his place. Oh, and if you can, hide his body. The longer it takes for anyone else to determine his real identity, the better. Now off with you.
Easy enough.
Remember, the Markarth Keep. That's where you'll find Anton Varan. Probably cooking up all of the Gourmet's recipes, passing them off as his own.
Very well. Alright, so we got some things we can disenchant. Like the gloves of the Pugilist. I might be saying Pugilist wrong. Pugilist. Whatever. And Ring of Rejuvenation. Muri's Ring. I don't need it. It's only here to serve my purpose. I might actually keep it that way though. Because just in case I feel like upgrading my guy to be an unkillable assassin, the option's always there. Probably not though.
The shadow scales are all but forgotten. An ancient tradition from another time.
But we have our next mission before we go kill the Emperor. And this is where we ended. I will see you all in the next video as we continue the Dark Brotherhood quest line. So as always, have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later peoples! I'm probably gonna go ahead and get that shrouded armor and super awesome armor I get from Olava. Later peoples!